This was the end game. As we entered
Thanks, George.
Oh, I wonder how much we cut. Probably a lot.
Probably a lot. Yeah. In fairness, we recently recorded something as a team of 4 and we had to cut out literally 12 minutes of just signing into Xbox Live.
What was that for?
That was for Cloudberry Kingdom.
Ooh.
Ancient Egyptian laser beams! Oh, and Flappy lost his scarf.
Aww.
Poor Flappy.
Is that the Key of Solomon? Which is an actual key, apparently.
That does not look like a key.
Oblivion symbol.
That looks...
Okay, so
like
he's
a
turning
machine.
into a ship's wheel. He's turning the wheel. Puts it in, turns it back. Pulls it out.
Look at that. They didn't texture the edge of that. They just said the edge of whatever it is. That's...
Look at this, the day-to-day logo.
Bloody hell.
Wow. Like,
that has at least made up for the last hour of garbage wandering around.
oh dear.
Go watch the day-to-day, everybody. It's fantastic.
It's pretty great.
Do you know where your children are? They're in this filing cabinet.
But Nico, it was.
Just tell me.
Hey, lucky that wasn't.
Hey, one of us has a torch on our
or we
person,
could be
don't we?
entombed here for eternity.
Thanks, George. By the way, have you got the torch?
The flashlight? No, I thought you had. Again in the truck.
Aha, but we swapped again on the walk.
Nico.
You're right. Let's just feel our way around.
Oh my!
Feels nice.
George.
Right. Sorry.
Actually, yeah, that does seem to be what they were going for.
Yep.
Mon Dieu. Look at all these guys.
Must have been some.
Seems to be an easy place to die in.
No, no, it's a Skeleman. Don't give up, Skeleman!
How are we going to get out?
We'll be okay. Hey, did I ever tell you about that one time in Syria?
At length. Sometimes with diagrams.
Do you reckon that is also a broken sword thing?
I don't know.
What is this, Tekken? You-
And look at the god who guarded the underworld.
Look at the decor. It says underworld. to me.
We have just dived off the deep
They are
end.
shockingly blasé about meeting an either ancient hologram or ancient god. Who looks like... Oh,
He
dear.
looks like Rise of the Robots.
Not his Killer Instinct character. Dear me.
You shall prove your authority to go onwards.
And if we can't?
It's a recording, George.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking with a bizarrely British accent from what we can hear.
Yeah, why is the ancient Egyptian thingamabob
Strange how he spoke in
speaking?
English.
Yeah, thank you.
English. He spoke in perfect French.
Aha!
Ah.
Well,
Well done. You
we've
meet the minimum.
we've been bamboozled.
You met the minimum standards for having thought about your game. Let's solve the puzzle.
Oh wait, no. Okay. I was gonna say, is the answer Alpha? Because that's the only one that's a... But no, the other two are actually
Door was massive
the other
and
letters.
sealed. It would have taken explosives to get through. Plenty of explosives.
Use the rod.
The door was massive.
Okay.
No, no. Oh.
It would have taken
No, you
explosives.
use
So I mentioned earlier that we swapped controllers.
Yep.
The black and white buttons are over here now.
Yeah.
Not down here now.
Yep.
That's...
That's the right place for them.
Anyway.
It's easier to move up than to scrunch your thumb into a horrible little... Oh,
It went
can't
home
do it.
satisfying click.
Hang on, move out of the way. I want to see if they actually included it on the... Yeah, I can kind of see. Yeah.
I can't. Let's take a look. Sigh.
I inserted the stone with the Nile Delta marking. Yep, that goes there.
Right.
Sure enough.
Do you reckon the actors couldn't say Psy? Like, I don't think it's a hard thing to say, but do you reckon they would just like let's call it the Nile Delta market?
George gets a pass because of Cholmondeley.
Oh yeah.
The temple priests must have carried
Nico
them
has
to
no
the
such
pharaoh
excuse.
in this place.
No wonder people thought they were gods. That
I
tent had been almost
suspect it might be a pop filter thing.
Maybe.
Because if you're recording in close proximity, which they probably did with the studio recording, because Psy is, like you say, it's said with a hard at the start, so I don't know.
Oh my word.
There are many mysteries.
So that was the first test, the test of authority. Now we face
found
the test of
ourselves in
wisdom.
another chamber. It looked like one of those puzzles psychologists.
I
explain to
thought
kids.
that
Except
I would have said the last thing was the test of wisdom, as in,
No, these are the three symbols
do
of
you
authority.
recognize these letters?
And you have the symbols of authority from all of these places.
Alright, where's Sober
I
Wolf?
didn't have the authority to meet this point.
Now you must show that you have the
Is it just me, or is his dialogue really blurry?
we're screwed then.
It's kinda blurry. Red on black isn't super great,
once
but
walked
yeah, no.
by the banks of the Nile. He discovered a guardian of the monks with a murderer in his custody. A frightful
Is this gonna be the Tower of Hanoi?
and the dead
I keep banging on about it, but it's a very good insert puzzle here puzzle.
It's not the Tower of Hanoi, but it's the other one.
and the victim's brother.
Is it sliding tiles?
No. But no, okay, so we got a guy, he's got
Oh no,
he's
what?
got to cross a river
The
with a murderer, a witness, and the dead man's brother.
The fox, the chicken, and the seed?
The fox, the one I knew is the fox, the goose, and the lettuce, but yeah. Yep.
The dead man's brother is full of wrath.
Is
gotta-
that is
yeah.
that another Welsh variant on a thing like the soup lady?
No, that's the one I was taught in primary school here.
Okay.
in Britain, so.
Weird. I also in crew got. By the way, spoilers. Also got the fox, chicken, and seed.
Oh, did I? Are we not supposed to reveal where we
No,
are?
that's fine.
Oh, we shared a picture of the limelight.
It's fine, really.
Yeah.
What is that obvious seam doing in the back door? Do you see that?
I do.
Murderer and the witness were never once left.
This story keeps going.
Nor yet were the brother and the murderer left together out of the presence of Horus.
So basically, the version that we got was that
Fear or corruption, and justice
it,
serve
in my case, the fox will eat the chicken will eat the seed.
wisdom of Horus.
You can only transport one at a time. You're not allowed to leave any two together that will be eaten.
Yeah.
My tale is laid out.
Same also goes for like the goose and the lettuce, but
Degree by degree,
in this case, it's like you say the
and you will progress
same puzzle but with different elements.
on half me. Deceit.
And this is the test of wisdom, you say?
Yep.
Can we fathom this puzzle?
Guy's clearly a lawyer. It means no cheating.
You got to do it in 7 moves.
My death,
Or a judge.
and his associates shall be ejected from this place. Never
Can you?
again to be granted entrance.
Because you don't have a boat, you have a horse. Horus is the boat. My boat.
What about my family? This is a cruise ship. Look at this.
Look at Horus there with his big stupid face. Wait, so did the people that made this ancient Egyptian hologram
Panel? We don't need to send that over.
I think Panel sends Horus across. So you choose which
Okay.
one to put in his hands.
Now,
Now, let's see. The killer will kill the witness.
yes.
The brother will kill the killer.
So,
But
That-
you can leave the brother and the witness together.
so that's going to
Killer
be
on Horus, please.
the fox.
Yeah.
Doop doop doo, crossing the Nile.
of the river.
So now
Back.
we bring him back.
That's 2.
The fact that you said 7 also tripped me up because the Tower of Hanoi is doable in 7. The minimum is 7. So now we send either one.
I think it doesn't matter which, as long as you bring the killer back as well.
Yes.
Put the brother on Horus, please.
Also, George said this looks like one of those puzzles they spring on kids. What puzzle is this?
I think he has just recognised the pattern of the puzzle.
Yeah.
That it is the one that you teach to kids. But yeah,
Killer on Horus, please.
so the ancient Egyptian holograms, but they built a thing of Horus, the giant Egyptian god of a variety of stuff.
Also, incidentally, ancient Egyptian voice recognition.
Yep.
Crossing of the river.
So bring the witness across. That'll be 5,
5, 6, 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yep, we got it.
This is exactly the puzzle that we said it was.
Well, it's obviously exactly the puzzle. It's just we did it in 7 without checking that we could do it in 7 the way we were going to. Which we maybe should have done if the penalty is death.
The 5th crossing of the river.
Ancient Egyptian laser beams.
Alternatively, get a bigger boat.
The 6th crossing
Well,
of the river.
Horus can just hold 2 things at once, you know, he's got 2 hands.
Horus can do many things. He is a god. You gonna tell a god what he can't do?
He was one of the rubbish ones. Well,
Especially the Egyptian gods. The era when gods, like pantheons, just did not care about smacking you down for speaking out.
that's also the time they didn't care about redundancy. Who's god of the sun? These 8 guys.
Also, the sun, who is me.
Yep. Who's also my dad. Who's me.
Oh, okay. Her pathing can work that out, but George can't.
There's a door.
Fine.
This could
Fine, fine,
I
fine.
don't succeed.
Come on, George. It's
Okay.
only the future of the planet.
Yeah, that's right. No big deal.
These guys are alternately really blasé and really terrified about blowing up the world,
Yep.
depending on who is speaking.
Yep.
What was that?
Why? Why are the ancient Egyptian... Because, alright, so I said, okay, maybe it's not Egyptians, maybe they were just, you know, in the Congo and in Paris.
No.
But
Wait,
no, it appears to legit be the Egyptians.
is this gonna turn out to be ancient aliens?
I hope
Egyptians
not.
came from space, and that's why they communicate in pictograms. And they've got laser beams.
They don't, though.
Nico's face just exploded inwards.
Hieroglyphics make noise. It's not, I think they used to be pictograms in the earliest eons of time, but no, it makes like proper noises.
Well, I know that, but like, isn't it? It's not what we would recognize as letters.
Well,
Like you and I. So
it's letters in the same way that the Greek alphabet is also letters, and that Hebrew and Arabic are letters. It's I think that they don't write the vowels in the same way that you don't write the vowels in Arabic and Hebrew.
kill, flap them.
Yeah!
I hit that prompt.
He's so happy about that.
Anyways, disregard that. Begin anew.
But yeah, no, it's I don't think it has vowels, but it's like here is this little, you know, set of lines. The set of lines looks like a thing, but the set of lines has a sound, like a defined, like a p or a t.
Yeah.
So it's it's just any old lettery thing, I think.
Because it's also similar to like when I was in school, I was taught hieroglyphics.
Yeah, they teach
as
you
a
the
thing.
little pictures and what picture.
But at the same time, we're told things like, write your name, which isn't necessarily doable because of the way that the ancient Egyptians would have spoken. But at the same time, you don't want to translate it.
Well, yeah. Well, what you do for that is basically for your name. You
Okay,
just
go,
put
go,
like
go, go! Mash, 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 mash! Yeah!
Spear! 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 Oh, down he goes. Oh!
Wow!
Sick flip kicks.
That hurt.
This whole head just deformed.
Our heroes, ladies and gentlemen!
Sick. Oh, so just go for a rear naked choke on him there. Oh, dear.
Right, I am posting that without context
Yep.
Hey,
tonight.
Yep.
Nico.
Being declared an...
Well, old man, George.
Yeah, but he had a big stick.
That's a good point. We just beat up an old man.
Who is dying canonically?
Yep.
Dazed.
How did you find
We
The same
saved
step for
Bruno.
Jack. Or what was left of him.
they had the third stone, yes?
Right.
But yeah, no,
this is what it's all
so
been
for your
about.
name, you'd put like the n and the d,
Yeah.
Where's the sharp
and
end?
then vowels are implied.
Both ends are very blunt.
Well,
No, I mean, where does the energy
this is something that's really interesting to me, like foreign versions of,
on the dragon lights.
I want to say English names, or like names that I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
So is it safe?
The family that I know has a son called Shimon, who is Simon.
Yeah.
Power down.
For another 12,000 years?
The one that I've run into most commonly is Mifanwi, which becomes Mandy.
Does it? I didn't know that.
I don't know if that's an actual thing or if that's
We
just...
always promised
Oh yeah, like it could be one of the things like it's like Yorwerth is usually anglicised as Edward
Still got to find
traditionally,
Petra.
but the names have got no common etymology as I understand it.
Oh, by the way!
Hey, Petra!
Oh, picking up the controller again.
Hey, old baldy.
Hey, George.
You Resident Evil 4 me game.
Shut up.
My dear, what kept you?
I had some loose ends to tie up.
Was it the plot threads? Because I swear to God, Petra.
Did she murder the rest of the Saint Stefan chapter? Is she going to turn against him?
What?
She was talking to me, Susanna.
What? Who? What?
No.
Cannot be.
Who?
It's that guy!
It's the monk?
Master.
Hey,
Grand-
didn't we drop the
Oh,
church on you?
it's the first Grand Master. Then, I suppose. I guess.
He was the guy who was hanging out in the basement of the cinema.
You.
Oh, is that who that was?
Like, we kind of saw him in the background and went, oh, was he meant to be there? I don't know. But I guess he was.
Okay, so Petra's been a double agent this whole time?
For Two-Face,
You were a spy all along.
A really enthusiastic murderous spy.
I never really was on your side.
Ingenuity that impresses even me.
And now you will steal my
But the Grand Master isn't on the side of the new Grand Master who just
Stole my
knighted us.
organization.
I guess not.
I will not
Or are
return
they?
obediently to your side.
All I'm thinking of now is Meet the Spy from Valve.
One of
Hmm.
Because it has one of my favourite
always the wood.
perfectly executed Your Mom jokes.
Yeah.
Don't be.
Wherein,
I cannot use.
like, Blue Spy comes in and he's talking about how fantastic and amazing the Red Spy is.
Magic powers!
Again, ancient Egyptian laser.
Unlimited power!
Let the hate flow through you. But like, Blue Scout says, "Oh,
Oh! And he's had a hole burned in his chest. Like that guy in the
But hey,
basement.
neighborhood, drop by.
aha!"
He wasn't a dragon after all.
Spoke too soon, George.
So,
So she's still not on our side, though. So I assume she just wants to give
what are we
the
gonna
power
know?
to
A
the
triple
Grand Master?
swerve?
Oh, I don't even know. Well, so the Egyptians also knew what the New World looked like, apparently.
I guess so.
Two, like, satellite accurate. If this is aliens, it kind of makes sense, because that means they can see from space. That's right.
Could they see from space, like this far into the future? Like they've got like current slash ancient relief
if
maps.
it's 12,000 years, barely anything.
Well,
Well, no, I'm meaning more like we looked at like the ancient relief
What will you
maps
do with us?
Yeah.
that exist, I guess.
Well, I don't know if we did look at the ancient relief maps. We looked at the modern map, and I assumed that they just meant because you can see old structures on them.
If anybody tries to follow us,
Okay.
I'll kill them in a heartbeat.
What did he mean?
Because she's so trustworthy.
We didn't give him any chance at all.
Exactly.
The same 7 seconds you gave me, Bond.
Hey, Nico.
Let's stand and
Have we
have.
been given 7 seconds?
I can't.
No, that was GoldenEye, but
What do we
Okay.
have to do to that guy to make
I mean, we've got time enough to stand there and have a chat.
Oh my word. Right.
Does he have any weaknesses?
After disposing of Cesaro, brackets, shades of Star Wars.
We both got there.
Knows it and guards against the vanity being his downfall.
Weaknesses,
In Meet the
Bruno.
Spy.
We're looking for weaknesses.
Blue Spy says how great Red Spy is. Scout says he's president of his fan club. Spy says no. That would be your
Sounds like a
mother.
CEO.
And then provides the photographic evidence to prove it.
Yeah.
Now listen up, or pornography starring your mother will be the second
Seeing
worst
a
thing that
cozy
happens
guy
today.
Grand master like that was just creepy.
It is so beautifully well written and delivered.
Okay. So, this next step is finding a way to get out. Should we save and leave it there, or...?
Let's save and leave it here, and we'll come back so Connor can explain this mess.
Oh goodness, they have a diagram for one of the next bits.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to this later, everybody, pulling the curtain right back and tearing it off. Let's quit to the main menu.
Bye.
Wow, that took a long time to load out.